Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris, and I'm recording this insert as a trigger warning because the subject of cannibalism is brought up in this episode. So I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler here because it's not something that takes place over an extended period of time. So here is the spoiler. The party is going through a room where there are 3 sets of curtains, and the curtains have different sort of scenes depicted on the curtains. It's basically artwork on these curtains, and I believe it is the last curtain that is described as having a scene involving cannibalism. I mean, really, the actual content is probably less than 5 minutes, but I wanted to put this in here just as a warning, just to be on the safe side. So if you want to skip over this episode, I totally understand. Otherwise, you can listen to it and maybe just skim over that part as they get to the 3rd curtain. So if you do decide to listen to this episode, please enjoy episode 110 of Tomb of Annihilation. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris, and if you listened to the last 2 episodes, 108 and 109, you know that we were trying some new highly sensitive microphones. We recorded a couple of episodes and did some off Fridays. Trying really hard, talking to lots of people, voiceover people, audio engineers. They don't really seem to work out for our space. So we have one on John as before, and we all have the mics that we've normally been using. So having said all that, yes, that's my daughter. I will turn it over to DM John for more Tomb of Annihilation.
We were just a little bit too cozy for the other mics. Yeah. We were...
I don't know if I'd call it cozy.
All right, well, in our last adventure with our intrepid adventurers, they discovered another sarcophagus, which they tried to open and failed to do so by brute force. Trying to think with her other end, Dirkris decided to see if her butt was divine enough to actually work on the altar, and it was not. After chasing off a few wraiths that popped up because they were kind of annoyed, they turned back to the altar, and after trying to just brute force guess the ritual, they failed again and got 3 more wraiths, which they promptly chased away. Then, once they actually thought to look around for clues, they looked at the murals and saw what they needed to do. But while they were trying to actually do that, all those wraiths came back. It was not the very next day. But they did manage to dispatch them, completed the ritual, got the sarcophagus open, and managed to get Mayok his actual first deity. Congratulations, Mayok.
Thank you very much.
So many wraiths last adventure. So many wraiths.
And as an inconsequential side note, one of the player characters decided to run off by himself.
Yes,
Question mark.
was totally getting out of that room.
Yeah.
Never separate the
Don't
party.
split the party.
He has more important things to do. Hang out with you guys.
Yeah, healers in the back to keep the fighters hale and hearty.
Like dying.
Okay, so you are...
Or Chris wants to switch characters.
Oh, you don't know that he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shifty eyes.
Chris doesn't know what happened to Hergoth.
We don't know
He walked.
that he's
He walked
dead.
out of the
Shifty
room.
eyes.
Okay, so you are... I believe the last thing you did was to walk out of the room with these... walk out of that particular little tomb, and... you find yourself... Oh, yes, with our new goblin friend.
Hey, what's going on?
At you're once again back at the 10-foot wide corridor where previously you fought a couple Tomb Guardians. To your left, down the hallway is the open pit, and to your right is a set of closed doors. If you would like, I could read the description of the doors again. Maybe.
Sure.
Let's see. That is...
We have no babysitters, so Liliana is at the table with us. You'll probably hear her on mic a little bit, or just off mic.
Bye.
And now she's having dinner while we play D&D.
At the end, the closed doors at the end of the hallway to your right is a double door, the outside of which is carved with leering and laughing skulls.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I say we go there next.
Yeah, because, skulls always means good things, right? Yeah.
The kobold just starts marching
Yes, do that.
on.
Open to that
Okay.
idea.
Well,
Yes.
the doors are only about 15 feet down the way, so
Chubby
no
tail
problem.
swinging behind.
Stepping carefully so as not to squish any more of this weird purple mold.
Exactly.
You find yourself at in front of the double doors. They are still closed. Do you wish to do anything prior to opening them?
Hey, somebody check this thing for traps.
I just open it.
The door opens.
Try to be smart.
Well, in this particular case, the doors swing inward easily, but the hinges are kind of rusty and they make a rather loud sound as they open.
There's no time, Dark Chris, for waiting for things to happen. We
Okay.
must go.
10 feet beyond the doors, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment. Nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine. Looking to your left, you find sitting propped up against a wall, what looks to be a metal man, kind of sitting slumped over there. Lying next to the metal man is a familiar-looking robot dog curled up there, as if for comfort.
Hey, all right. Hey, boy.
So is your companion?
Yeah.
Describe your companion.
I never gave him a name, so he's just a machine. But,
Okay.
he's kind of a dog-like, but,
We shall
machine.
call him Spot.
Well, with a happy electronic yelp, I guess, he hops up and returns to your side.
Good machine.
It doesn't look like a spot.
Oh, I say it's a Spot.
He looks like a gear.
He that
Yeah,
has it.
call him Gears. Gears, yeah, that's good.
He that has it.
Gears is good.
His name is Spot. I have spoken.
Spotty gears.
Look, who got so opinionated all of a sudden? Wow.
Watching The
I'm in
Mandalorian,
charge.
Gary.
I've spoken.
What's the name of his god anyway?
Who? What?
Hit Greg's god. What's
Oh,
the
I don't
know.
Take inspiration.
Yeah, Greg gets inspiration.
Okay, well, we have curtain. You have tapestry curtain in front of you. You have metal man sitting slouched on next to the wall next to you.
Anything else in the hallway of note, like details on the floor or walls, or
Not particularly, though it does.
Yeah, it's not the
The
hallway.
way
it's a
the way
room.
that the curtain kind of moves, you can tell there's space beyond it.
okay,
We should see what's behind the curtain, number one.
yeah.
Never look behind the curtain. You do not want to know what man is behind the curtain.
I go over and pull it
Oh,
open.
boy.
I told you not to do that, and I'm the leader.
Should I push it? It looks like they're just leaving you behind again.
Yeah, somebody might want to check out the Metal Man. Hint, hint.
Oh, there's a metal man. I thought it was the dog. I completely
No,
It was a man with a
There's a
dog
man
next
and
to
a
him.
dog. I've said that.
Oh, okay.
I missed that whole
so,
Hint, hint. I'd like to play
I
tonight.
was like, wait. Oh, so this other being here, this is not one of your creations or companions?
I don't. No, I never seen him before.
Okay, I kneel down and kind of check and say, hello? Are you okay?
I'll let you take it there, Chris.
There's no response to what you're saying.
It's a man of 10.
Is he awake? Is he alive?
Does he have an on button?
I mean,
You search around on this Metal Man, and you find an on button. Not where cheese is.
well,
You do find it.
not somewhere inappropriate.
Oh my.
I pushed the button or flip the switch, whatever.
You flip the switch. Freezing.
Should we lift a lever up?
So,
Whatever the turn on is.
yes, so
You lift the lever up.
It's not any better.
Lift the lever up and cup the balls.
Not any better.
so you activate the automaton,
Thank you.
and you see a greenish blue glow come from inside, like the different joints all throughout the automaton's body, and you hear this audible like powering up sound, like. And there are various little displays and lights and things that kind of glow all over the body in that same kind of greenish blue glow. And where the automaton would have eyes, there's this glass display screen. And you see that glow with that bluish green glow for a moment, and then it disappears. And then you see this word booting. This little blinking dot on it in a digital font in the same bluish green color. And then the word booting disappears after about 10 seconds, and you see a scrolling message that says, Golem of Healing Model 98.
Oh no.
Interesting.
And then the message goes away, and like these two like digital eyes appear there. And
See your sheet? Sorry.
the head moves around and looks at you, Greg, since you're right there.
What are you?
Hello, did you activate me?
Yes.
I am Golem of Healing Model 98. It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I am Mayak.
Mayak, these are your friends?
Yes, this is my party.
This is not your party.
And he doesn't have to cry if he doesn't want to.
That is Dirkris. She thinks she's our leader.
I am your leader.
I just got here. I don't know who the leader is here. You guys are crazy.
Well, it's still very nice to meet you, and I stand up.
How did you come to arrive in this place? Were you already in the tomb, or?
And what are you doing with my dog?
Accessing. There's a pause. I have no recent memory record. I'm afraid I do not know how I got here. I do know that my basic programming is to help to heal those that have been injured. And I believe that I was constructed for exploring dungeons. I seem to remember my basic functions, but not much else.
Interesting.
Nothing about a creator or anything like that?
Accessing. I'm afraid not.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, we are continuing to explore. We're trying to find an answer to stop the death curse that's impacting everyone out in the world. So you can join us if you want, if that's okay with you two.
I would be happy to offer my assistance.
That is
I
fine
like
with
how
me.
you asked the kobold and the paladin, but you ignored the goblin with that question.
They've been with the party the
She's
longest.
racist to goblins.
It's a matter of history
Racist, I
and
say.
who's being
I know.
most
I'm just kidding.
assertive.
I'm just ribbing.
Well, she's a smart lady. Clearly, she knows that I am in charge. So, you are more than welcome to join us.
I will assist you in any way that I can.
I'm assuming that his very smart doggo found you for a reason. So,
Yeah. My name is Kalana.
Hey, my name's AA. Exactly.
You may call me GH98.
Very well. Alright,
Welcome.
Well,
Party now entered. Oh, you have more?
I am Darkness. I am the leader.
Understood.
Okay. Now,
yes.
Okay, party all summarily introduced to the new replacement character. You stand inside the door, and in front of you, you have this curtain showing with an embroidered scene of nobles feasting on roast boar and servants pouring wine and everybody having a grand old time.
I have to learn another character.
Let's see.
Looking at my sheet.
remember anything on that plaque about feasting on boars?
If we touch the material, does it feel a certain way?
It feels like very expensive embroidery, very well done, but it is just
Cloth.
cloth and embroidery.
Okay.
We want to check if there's any, mechanism that could be a trap if we go through the curtain, or, if you are built to explore in dungeons, do you have a special skill at helping to look for traps and things that we don't want to stumble into?
Accessing. Chris has to check his sheet. Do I? I think actually. Hold on. I have to take spells appropriate for dungeon delving. Let's see. First level.
Buffering.
Pretty sure I took like detect traps or something like that.
Is that the wall of history, do you think?
Well, that was the room that we were in previously that had the wall of
find traps.
history to define the
Yes.
ritual.
Yes, I do have that function.
Okay, let me look up the description on that.
I was trying to think if this makes more sense with what's on the curtain. Or
I mean,
not.
if your ability to find traps is very limited, I might say that we should save that resource for like doors and stuff, but is this an on-demand thing, real world, or is this you have limited slots to do it?
It is a spell,
Okay.
so it is a leveled spell.
Yes, that is correct. Let me see.
I would like to investigate the curtain.
I can help you.
I'm not even going to bother letting you roll. You don't find anything of particular interest with this curtain. It is just a very nicely made curtain.
All right.
It extends wall to wall across the room and from floor to ceiling. There is a divide in the middle that will allow you to park the
Split
curtain.
in the middle. Okay.
All right, I'm going to stand in the middle and very, very quickly go.
Okay.
Like you're going, boom!
She beats me to it.
You guys could Scooby-Doo it, right? She's shorter than you.
This is true. I also go over there and look through there.
The trap hits
Okay.
both of you in the
So
face.
the two of you pull a bit of the curtain aside and stick your heads through. Probably shouldn't have stuck your heads through. No, I'm kidding.
Guillotine.
How hilarious would that have been?
Prediction would have come true.
Behind the first curtain, you see a second curtain. So, this curtain, which hangs behind the first, shows the same scene as the first curtain, but descended into depravity. Nobles fight with each other, partake in carnal encounters on the table, or sprawl on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Looks like it was curtains for these people.
Looks like a party. Looks like a Saturday night at my house.
I'm gonna hang out with you. Yeah.
Sexy kobold girlfriend have no issue.
So this curtain is about 5 feet beyond the one you just opened.
Is there another part in that one too?
This one also has a part in the middle that you can see.
I'm going to try to investigate this curtain as well.
Holding your nose, as best you can while looking at the interesting scenes on the curtain. You don't find anything of particular note with this curtain either.
Holding your
Holding my
nose.
nose?
Holding your disgust.
Oh, I'm like,
Dorcas
it's
is not disgusted.
Okay, whatever. Mayock probably is. He's a paladin.
That party
he
is
a paladin.
inappropriate.
But don't let me play your character, though.
No,
So-
I feel like I want to rip it off of there, but I will not do that.
You
Vandalism.
think you could.
Vandalism may or may not be wise in a place like this.
That is
until we
why I'm not
understand
going
more.
to do it yet.
All right, I will go ahead and whoop, behind the next curtain.
What's everybody else in the party doing, by the way, while these two are pulling apart the curtains?
How much space was between the
All
curtains?
the way
Like, are they literally
It's 10
5
10
feet?
feet from door to the first curtain and 5 feet from first curtain to second curtain.
I mean,
Now, is this space getting larger or smaller between the sets of curtains?
It's a shorter space between the first curtain and the second curtain than it is between the
I'd
curtain
probably
and the door.
say that I'm standing behind the first curtain, but like holding it parted so I can see what they're doing inside.
Okay, so
the next
you're looking
section.
through?
Yeah.
What is...
Following.
Hey,
Yeah.
just kind of hang out.
Following them,
Yeah,
I guess
wanna
you can't really
keep an eye on
follow
my
them because it's
party.
only 5 foot
Right.
What's the heel bot doing?
from curtain to curtain, right?
The Healbot is letting the two leaders lead.
So are you staying back, like peeking through the curtains with me at the first layer of curtains, or are you in that 5-foot gap with them at the second layer of curtains? Or
I'm probably behind the two of them. I'm probably in that same gap.
Okay.
so you're in that second gap?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
wide is the 5 foot gap?
5
It's
feet.
just 5 by 5, right?
No, it's 5
by
feet
5.
from one curtain to curtain, the width of the room.
Which is
Oh, okay.
And the room is... Well, the room is 20 feet wide.
okay. So four people could stand.
So I could
Technically, you all
I could have
could and
technically been in
squeeze.
there.
Yeah, that's not good if we have to
Which
do
I might
anything.
have. I was following, so I probably would have gone through
Okay.
curtain and been in there.
Hang on.
So
Okay, so we have 4 of the party
maybe screwing
standing in
myself
front.
here.
As long as no one's standing on my tail.
Okay, so 4 of the party are standing between the curtains. One
My tail
is standing.
extends 10 feet back.
Okay, what are you doing now?
I look behind the next curtain.
You look behind to the next curtain. Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
You're near me, so
hey, you definitely get the bonus from Aura of Protection.
What is that, a +3?
3.
7?
Seven.
Suck up Greg's bonus.
Okay,
Do I also need to
before
make
you,
this?
did you look?
I'm going to, yes.
Well, you haven't looked yet, so first things first. Okay. You are overcome with fear. You turn around and you run out of the room. You don't proceed any farther than the doorway, but you now cannot enter the room.
Oh no!
So Dirkus looked through the second curtain.
Yep.
And then ran in fear back to the.
That's what the rest of the
So
party
you guys
saw.
see me look through the curtain and you hear me go, oh no! And I turn around and run.
That might
Fun,
give
you're-
me pause.
You're normally more bold than this. What happened? What did you see?
I'll let you read the
Oh, boy.
description. Third one right there.
Sarah's eyes are wide.
Unspeakable things, even for me. Noble cannibalism and fires and no, just not good, not good.
Was it another?
People eating people, not good.
Was it another curtain?
No,
Like a mural or something?
I don't think so.
Oh,
All right, so I'm looking.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Was it like actual people?
That is going to be actually a 23.
Big fire.
Okay. You pass. When you look through the curtain, you see behind the curtain a third curtain. And on this curtain, a scene of horror confronts you. Nobles feasting on servants, eating each other alive, and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter.
Well,
I saw what Chris saw, and it's an abomination. No one should see what that curtain shows.
Is this room worth further exploration, or should we leave it for now and go somewhere else?
It appears there may be another curtain behind it.
Well, it is a curtain, and it looks like there is space behind it.
Having seen the progression and heard you tell what the third one is like, I would wonder if it had some magical impact on her. Like, what if there's something behind it that is worse?
This terrible.
What happens next? Does someone drop dead if they look through the third curtain?
Chris doesn't think we should go any further.
these images are most disturbing. I believe that we should maybe find another way.
I guess let's abandon for now. If that's what everybody else wants to do.
Tear them down. Burn them.
Yes. Tear them down and... Oh.
I feel like I'm gonna go and look at the other one.
Oh, no.
Jeez, Greg.
You seem very
do-
bound and determined.
You
to
do what you
want.
think your character would do under the circumstances.
Under this
Come on.
circumstance, I would.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. You march through the second curtain to the third curtain, and you open up the third curtain. As you do, the curtains slam open wide, and behind the curtain, you see the rotting head of a giant boar mounted to the wall. Fresh blood and gore spatters its tusks, dribbling down the wall beneath it. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. You with it, the elf and the goblin with advantage because of racial features.
Interesting.
Because of Rachel
Another
features.
one?
Not you. You are not in the room,
Oh, okay. I'm just
She's out at the doorway. Is that okay?
and
So,
you cannot enter the room.
I got
and all the
14s on here.
You lost your tank. I'm just letting you all know
It's a
that.
wisdom save.
wisdom.
Yes.
Are we close enough to him to get the buff?
I don't think so.
If you're within 10 feet of me.
I
You should
would.
be 15 feet in by now.
That pretty much covers the entire room. So yeah.
Okay, so we're covered. All right.
So we do get it.
15,
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
10 feet.
Okay. So 15.
10 feet of me.
Plus 18. Plus 3 because of you.
10.
Okay.
I don't know where they are. I know
Were all the
it's
curtains 5
My
feet
dice didn't-
apart?
It was 5 feet between each of the three curtains.
So curtain 1 to 2 was 5.
Yep.
Curtain 2 to 3 was 5.
Yep.
That's 10 feet. And
Yeah.
then he went to curtain 4.
Right.
So there, unless you actually followed every curtain.
I followed to
Well,
the
10
second
feet within
one, but
him,
not-
within 10 feet in front of or behind him. Like I said, pretty much.
Well, unless they're
Yeah.
within curtain 2. No, they're not. Because he's
Well,
at
be-
curtain 4.
If they're between, well, there's only 3 curtains.
He's at curtain 3. He just opened curtain 3 and saw the
Okay.
rest of the room behind
It
it.
doesn't cover the whole room. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm not gonna
Because he's
split
20
hairs.
feet into the room at this point. So actually,
you're nitpicking this at kid
Yes,
level. I'm just
yeah.
going to say.
Hey,
You are medicating right now.
Oh, yes.
I am sorry. I've been having to medicate all day. I've been in DM mode all day.
It's all good.
I have a 15.
You got, okay. Let's see. Hang on.
It's been a day.
What did AI get?
18.
18. And what did Kalana get?
21.
Okay. And what did GH88 get? Or GH98 get? Sorry, habit.
We got to get used to this.
It's gonna suck.
Yes, this is an upgraded model from the GH88 in Spacefarers game.
Love it.
It's the
he talks.
EV
Yes, he
model.
does talk. 21.
Okay. Okay. I would like everybody to roll initiative. Including you.
Including, I was going to say, including me.
Just so I can. Just so I can get order of operations here.
I wonder. You probably have something in your paladin stuff that might help her with the fear condition. You have lesser restoration?
Maybe.
He probably doesn't
Although
have
he doesn't
many
have the
spell
spell.
slots.
No,
Yeah, I know. I'm
I
thinking
don't.
unless it's a level 1.
The biggest advantage to him continuing to kill himself is he comes back fresh every time.
37 more.
All right, go around the table. Dirkus, what you get?
20.
Oops.
Dirty 20.
Alright,
Just the way I like it.
Kalana, what you get?
For initiative, stand by. Let's see here. It's going to be a 17.
Okay. AA, what you got?
8.
8.
He got 8.
Mayak?
It's a 9, but I'm not sure how that new thing changes my stats.
It does not change your initiative.
Okay, so it's a 9.
And 98.
Initiative is 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna call GH Gun Knucklehead.
Let me just. Okay, so taking things in order. Dirkus, you are you are feared. You may make another save attempt against the fear if you wish.
Can I give her my inspiration before she makes that save?
Yeah, that's a free action. So
Okay.
let's see what.
Okay.
Oh, so I have to change my damage too.
So I'll use that right away.
That should happen automatically.
It should automatically calculate it.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yes.
So that will be an 11.
Okay. You do not shake off the fear.
Ah!
You got magic arrows still.
Okay. Let's see. Next is Kalana. You're up, but nothing seems to have happened yet.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything on your turn?
Yeah, let's see. Can I try to perceptify the rest of the room? Like, I try very hard not to keep looking at this horrific visage in front of me, but like the walls, the floors, everything else to see.
Go ahead and make an active perception check.
Okay. Let's see here. Which dice is gonna roll nice? Let's hope you'll roll nice. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be a 17.
A 17. Okay. Okay. You, while attempting to avoid looking, what you said, the visage, are you talking about the boar's head on the wall?
Yes.
Okay. You do try to examine the rest of the room, but your eyes fall once again on that third curtain. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I thought the curtains were all open.
Doesn't mean you can't see them.
Okay.
I thought the boar's head was behind the third curtain.
It is.
Okay. I very much
She's
misunderstood.
she's looking around the room.
I thought it was us seeing the boar's head that triggered the save. I thought that the third curtain was like open wide and like tucked against the wall. So I completely misvisualized what was happening.
Well, you are correct.
So, am I?
Well, you're correct. Looking at the boar's head did trigger something. Looking at the third curtain also triggered something.
Okay. All right, and I still have advantage on that save based on racial?
No, you had advantage on the boar's head.
Okay.
Not on the third curtain.
Interesting. Fun. Okay. I'm within buff range of him though, so all right. Oh, that's not so good. Oh, let's see here. So it's going to be 13. Woo.
When you looked at the curtain, you were reminded again of what you saw on the curtain, and you turn and flee the room.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's see.
The smartest thing the pretty girl's ever done.
Right.
You and Dirkus are now standing outside the room.
Ability check. Not on saving throw. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a free flourish to draw a crossbow, I guess.
You can draw your weapon, sure.
Yeah, so I'm at least ready if something attacks. But other than that, I guess I will
98, you're up.
say I think we should leave.
Nothing seems to. You just all you saw Kalana, looking around the room, look at that third curtain again, and then run out the
For
room.
your food?
Okay. And Dirkers also ran.
Dirkus ran out of the room earlier.
Okay. And so as far as Double A and the Steel Defender, they haven't gone yet. They're still
They have
standing
not
there?
gone yet.
And Mayok?
Meg has not gone yet.
Mayok's not gone yet. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to look at any of the curtains.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to my two new companions and say, I think we should follow Dirkris and what was your character's name again?
Kalana.
Kalana. And Kalana, I think that we should leave this room. And I will walk like 10 feet towards the door.
Okay. That's turn.
And that is turn.
Okay. Mayok, you failed your saving throw.
Oh.
You are charmed. And as such, you walk over to the boar's head and you stick your head in its mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I have nothing I can do.
Okay. And that forcibly ends your turn.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to go back in there and get Mayok.
Or his body.
Don't worry, I've got Dimension Door.
Oh, no.
Do you really?
And
I'm kidding.
the jaws of the boar's head, you hear a deep guttural laugh as they clamp down on your head.
Ugh.
And you take 12 damage.
Kalana's
12 piercing
gonna
damage.
respond to that, even though she's scared. She's gonna look
not your
away.
turn.
Reaction. Psi point ability.
Is that something you can do at range?
It is. So let's see here. Reaction. She is going to do. Let's see here. Protective field. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to expend one psionic energy die and reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
So,
So 12 minus
minus 6.
6. So
Nice.
6.
That is much better.
And AA, you are not charmed.
All right, I'm gonna fire my arrow at that boy that's got my buddy in his mouth there.
Okay, rolled it.
Greg's butt sticking out of that boar's mouth.
Sounds a lot like
Alright.
Dirkers in the first episode.
You're inside the devil mouth? Yeah, yeah.
my big butt hanging out.
Well, it just has a hold of your head right now.
And it's biting down on it.
16
You hit?
for 7.
Okay.
Magical piercing.
Okay. It seems to take it.
I shoot it again.
Shoot it again.
What are you shooting with, Brian?
Short bow.
Short bow? Okay, cool.
His repeating short bow thing.
Cool. Very cool.
Ah, yeah, there we go. 27
Hits.
for 12.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Is the boar's head visible from like the end of the room?
It is. The boar's head is very visible.
Okay.
And as a result of it being visible, let's see. Actually, let's see. Oh, everybody already saved against it except you. So the boar's head doesn't seem. So as a result, you're able to fight off the boar's head's influence. And let's see.
Oh,
It doesn't have anything in particular it does. So we're
Joe.
back to.
I forgot about.
Oh yeah, you got a puppy.
Yeah,
Whose initiative is right after yours.
yeah. So
You use a bonus action to give it a command. Otherwise, it otherwise it just defends. But,
Dodges by default, right?
Yeah, but you haven't used your bonus action, so
Did Puppy have to make all those saves?
Usually.
probably should have.
Immune to being charmed, exhausted, and poisoned.
Okay. So the only thing it could be is feared from the curtain.
Curtain.
Do you want me to do
It should be making those saves.
Yeah, go ahead and give a wisdom saving throw for the fear.
where did I find that?
But if he's immune to charm, there's no point.
Yeah, or fear, maybe. Yeah.
Where do I find that on the Steel Defender?
It is under. They moved it. I think it's under your class features now.
Okay, saving throws. So wisdom.
Are you trying to-
just a flat out?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
My wisdom save is 0.
Then yeah, it's just whatever's on the die.
Wait, that can't be right. No, that's my modifiers.
Yeah,
0.
well, same thing. I don't think that has proficiency on any saves.
6.
6. Okay. Your dog, unfortunately, did not like the curtain. He turns around, runs out of the room.
Sounds like my actual dog.
Which one?
Solo.
Oh, buddy.
We had people working in the yard next to us. Wouldn't go outside.
Oh. Problematic for bathrooms.
Okay. Well, we're back to Dirkris. You are standing outside the room. And I'm afraid you can attempt to shake off the fear again if you like,
I will do that.
or do something else.
Is that an action or?
It takes the action to do it.
Okay.
I am no wiser.
You are no wiser.
No wiser.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys, cannibalism is bad.
Okay, Kalana, you are standing out there. You can attempt to shake off the fear if you like.
If I'm frightened, can I still do a ranged attack on the boar's head?
Specifically, this says, let's see. A frightened creature tries to leave the room as quickly as possible and cannot re-enter. That is the only restriction.
Okay. Let me just check the range of this. I'm so out of it today.
Hi, sweetie.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. Range 60 feet. Okay. Sacred Flame on the boar's head. So
That's
he.
a save.
Yes, he must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 15. Or take 2d8 radiant damage.
You cannot target the boar's head. The sacred flame. It is not a creature.
Okay.
So
See.
I'll let you redo that.
So I could pew it instead, huh? Alright, let me get back to my actions. Laggy tablet. Right. Well, area effects, for example. Although poor Mr. Mayock would be caught in it, but
I was going to try Branding Smite on my next turn, but it's not a creature, so
I see.
can't target it.
Alright, so crossbow.
So we're attacking an object?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Gotcha.
I'll try this one. Oh, this one. Why not?
I can't see
Sure.
Sorry, Mayock.
I'm tempted to let you do that, but there's unfortunately no visible.
Alright, so light crossbow.
Okay. Oh.
Mayock's
Yeah.
wearing tons of
Oh,
visible
great.
metal.
AC 16.
That hits.
Okay, that'll be for 12 piercing.
Don't worry, it's
Okay. That arrow hits the boar right between the eyes, and it's kind of splits in half and falls off the wall, releasing Mayock.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
With the death of the boar head, destruction of the boar head, you snap out of the charm, and you guys snap out of the fear effect.
What was that?
Why was I just a sissy?
There's something very
Yeah, you're
strange
supposed to be a
about
leader.
that room.
I have a splitting head.
Between the curtains and
What's up with you sticking your head in the boar's
the
mouth?
thing on the wall.
That's crazy. Why'd you do that?
What do you mean?
Something came
Stick
over
your head in the boar's
you.
mouth.
You walked right over to it like you wanted to eat you.
You guys are supposed to be leaders.
That doesn't
You gotta
sound
lead by
like me
example.
at all.
I was frightened too. There was a fearful presence.
I still think we should leave this room.
I mean, I now that the current threats, I'm going to try to avoid looking at the third curtain. Is there anything else of note in this room, or
do you poke around the destroyed boar's head?
Sure.
All right. You do find a few things lodged in its teeth.
Ew.
You find a bent pair of spectacles worth 25 gold.
Okay.
Some of Mayok's flesh.
Oh.
A leather eye patch set with a bloodstone worth 50 gold.
Okay.
And a platinum hairpin worth 75 gold.
Okay.
All things that people would have on their head.
Ew. Okay.
So, Greg, you only took like 6 points of damage, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good,
Well, that's a nasty trap
Been
room.
worse. That could have gone a lot worse.
I'm still bloody.
Yeah, if everybody gets charmed by the boar's head, then what happens?
Yeah, charmed or feared and not able to do much? Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep saying boar's head. I keep thinking sandwich meat.
Well, that's what his head would have become if he had kept his head in there.
Do I get my crossbow bolt back? Oh, we're not counting ammo. That's right. Never
Not the
mind.
non-magical
Yeah,
ones.
disregard.
So I walk out of the room to join the two of them.
Okay.
Kalana and Dirkris. Do you guys come out?
I mean, I
this
was in,
point,
but
I
I go
do.
back out because I was
Oh,
looking
sorry.
to loot
Yeah,
the,
you were
loot the
looting,
skull.
you were looting the skull.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody go ahead. So everybody exits the room.
That was a fun, or not so fun, experiment.
Yeah, so everybody exits the room a little bit shaken, a little bit bewildered. And ahead of you, you see the hallway, 10-foot wide hallway, stretching all the way down back to the main pit with the corridor off to the left.
The foyer. Okay.
So, how are people doing on hit points?
Oh, thank you. I'm full up at this moment. I didn't.
You're full up, Dirkris?
I'm about 3/4-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're pretty good? And
Yeah, I haven't been touched.
Greg, you're what now? You're
55 out of 104.
55 out of
Hurting.
104.
Tank's been tanking.
How much of your lay on hands do you have left after you used some of it in the short rest before?
I think neither of us have any hit dice left.
Well, not hit, but his lay on hands healing ability. I'm just curious what he has in the
15.
Okay, so you got enough to wake people up 3 times if you need to, or more, because you can use it even 1 point at a time, I think, or to heal 3 diseases.
Okay, I'm going to do some healing for you, Greg. Let's see.
You guys help me keep half an eye over there too.
She's sitting on the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Thanks. Tired and spacey.
All right, I think I'm just gonna do a I'll do a fourth level
Lever.
level. I will do a 4th level repair wounds, as I call it.
Nice.
So that should be 4d8. Where are my 8s? Hello, 8s.
Nanites, son.
So my hand converts into this medical device.
And you're jabbing me.
Does it look
Not
like,
in my
does it
bottom.
look like a tricorder?
I'm jabbing you.
Not in my bottom.
Yeah. Jab them in the buttocks.
16.
Have a shot. Juice you up.
So 16. Where is? Sorry. Boy, I haven't played a healer in a long time.
She's having big fun.
She's having her own little
so it was
conversations.
16 on the
we can't
die.
understand them, but they're very important to her.
And then it's plus my wisdom, which is another 3, so it's 19. And then I heal an additional 2 plus the spell's level. The 2 plus the spell's level. So another 3. So I was at 19. So 22.
I thought you did 4th level.
I did. I did 48.
I'll let you math your own thing then.
48 was 16.
Okay.
Plus my ability modifier is 3, which is 19.
Yeah.
And then I do an additional healing of 2
Yeah.
plus the spell's level,
2 plus the spell's level, so okay, that's 25.
which is
24. Or, 25.
6, 25. Yeah, sorry, 25. 25, yeah.
Mathing.
Because it's a high level spell slot. Gotcha.
Parent brain.
Thank you. That I'm better.
I got better.
Okay, repair wounds. There you go.
Okay, taking a couple minutes to take a shot to the heart, and
It's too late.
before it's too late. The purple mold continues to
Ew.
ooze and undulate
Fester.
around you with the occasional little eye that pops up, watches you take that shot.
I've
Pops
got
back
my
down.
eye on you.
I want to poke his eye out.
No,
Don't touch the eyes.
we do not touch. Tell the 2 new people, do not touch the eyes. We've learned the hard way 2 times now, and your
What happens when you touch the eyes?
traveling
don't want
companion
to
is
roll.
gone because of things touching the
I will
eyes.
trust you. You are the leader.
Yes. Yes.
She is the leader.
Well, you're standing around, gossiping in the hallway. What you doing?
I'm
I
walking.
mean, what
Listen to
else
you.
is
Well,
off of
leader.
there? We had the hallway that went to the jackal mouth that is pretty much a dead end, it seems.
Okay, so you're heading back out to the
I mean-
to the main pit. Yes.
Yes, it's in the main pit. So
Okay.
we had the one we went into, with the one to the jackal mouth, and then what other unexplored hallways are there on that level?
The hallway that went to the jackal mouth is on the northern wall, which is on your left, and
Okay.
you see on the southern wall a corridor that heads off, that branches off just above the stairs that descend to the next level.
Stairs.
So there's the stairs that descend to the next level on the southern wall, and just at the top of those stairs is a corridor that heads south
That we haven't been down
that
yet.
you have not been down yet.
I say we go that way.
It's about the only place you got to go.
Well,
unless
that's
you
the
wanna
only
go
place
down.
we got to go. That's the way we got
So
to
we're
go.
on the west side. Okay.
You're currently on the west side.
Okay.
To the south we go.
We
West
follow
side.
Dirkus to
Right.
the
So the
south.
south hallway.
Dirkris waddles to the south.
Okay. You work your way around the banister, or what do you call that stupid crawlway, walkway, whatever.
Balcony.
Well, balcony, thank you. Balcony, yes.
Words are
English,
hard.
good.
And it's Friday.
Maybe the coffee was not a good idea.
Yeah, the coffee was a great idea. I know what you're talking about. All right. And make your way around, stepping carefully around the ooze, and find yourself in a short hallway, only about 25 feet, heading south. You follow this hallway down, and you find and it takes you to a T-junction. To your right, the hallway seems to end after only about 15 feet, but you spy what might be a crawlway down there. And to your left, the hallway continues on into darkness.
A crawlway?
I mean, do we want to check the shorter hall first? But what do you think, fearless leader?
What do you mean by a crawlway? Like something that I might be able to crawl into?
It is. Let's see.
Thank you.
So, yes, if you want to go down and check it out, you head down. You go down the hallway a little bit, and you find on the northern wall on your right, down towards the floor, is a small opening that you think you wouldn't have any trouble crawling through, but everybody else would probably have to squeeze
He's a
through. But
shorty
they could
as
fit.
well.
Or shorty, yes, true. The shorty shouldn't have any trouble navigating it, but the big people, they might have to squeeze a bit.
Do the more portable of us want to scout it first, or shall we all try to go through?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, fine. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. AA jumps at the opportunity and ducks down into the crawlway and starts crawling through. After a short way, the crawlway turns to the left and continues down about another 10, 15 feet or so until ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which the tunnel continues onward.
But it goes halfway through the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Totally not a trap.
Wonder what that is.
We don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're not there. I
Yeah,
can't.
right.
It's a tarp.
So it's a picture of Minotaur with holes in the eyes?
Yeah, it's like an engraved minotaur with the eyes are holes that let you see through the plate. Through the holes in the eyes, you can see the plate's probably about an inch thick, and the hallway just continues on into darkness beyond, even with your dark vision. You can see that the hallway just kind of continues on.
So does the Minotaur block the whole hallway? I wasn't clear. on your
It is a
Okay.
yeah. It is a plate that
Okay.
is just in the blocking the crawlway.
So we can't go any further. Yes.
They investigate the Minotaur thing.
You pretty easily discern that the plate, even though it seems to be either heavy or pushed down, but it might be able to lift it.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right, I'll give it a try. I'll try to lift the door.
Make a strength athletics check.
All right, I have a thing here.
Do a
They have a thing.
I have a thing.
Do the thing.
You found a
I
thing.
believe I imbued my armor. Yeah.
Is your puppy following you, by the way?
Just
I don't know how portable he
assume
is.
so. So I can add my intelligence armor of magical strength infusion. Says the wearer can expend a charge to add its intelligence modifier to a strength check or strength saving throw. So it's an athletics check.
strength athletics. Yep.
So 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 5, 14.
You try to push it up, and you kind of move it a little, but you don't quite get it. But it just falls back down. You don't quite get it up. He doesn't get it up. Yeah, I know. Sorry, phrasing. I almost killed Sarah here because she was drinking.
Phrasing.
Do I see any levers or anything?
Not
Buttons or
around here.
nothing?
No.
I mean, so
Hear a voice from down the hall. Hey, what's going on down there?
yeah, I don't know yet. This is just a weird metal plate with a minotaur on it.
I'm going.
You're gonna squeeze your ass down there.
You squeeze down into the crawlway, and you come up behind Goblin Butt, and you see this plate in front of it.
I say move, let me handle it.
Kind of can't. There's no room to squeeze by.
So, the minotaur is it like an impression in
Yeah,
the
it's just
plate?
it's just an
Which way is the?
Can I move him out of the way?
Are you behind the mask? Or
It's
in
more
front
just
of the mask?
stylized.
You have to back out.
I'm gonna
and
look
set
through the
hard out
Minotaur's
if you're
eyes.
going to try to do
You
it.
see the hallway
So-
continuing on into darkness through the Minotaur's eyes.
That's it. Okay.
So you're going to back down and let him out, or try to get him to come out so you can.
I just wait for a second.
Sorry.
We may want to have the immovable rod down there if someone manages to open what he described.
Well, I can't get it down there now. I mean, there's a giant paladin in the way.
Do you guys want to back out and maybe send the strongest one of us down there?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm not the strongest.
Well, you're kind of not
may
getting
be
to the
the
plate
boldest
until
right now, but you're not the
until Goblin gets out
strongest.
of your way.
When
So-
did you get so?
I am Mayok.
So something.
Holier than thou.
Bullheaded, that's the word I was
I
looking
saw you
for.
become our leader shortly after the first tomb where I met you.
Well, the
You
two
were
of
very
you
scared
back out of the
before that.
crawlway because there's obviously no getting past
He was
him.
never this bullheaded before. I'm very worried about
very
him.
cautious before you met the god in the first tomb where you rescued me. And then
Don't
you
know what you're
changed.
talking about.
And now he has changed, so he's more bold. I think it's the gods. It is interesting.
What is this you're saying about the gods?
Some of our party have been inhabited by the spirits of
I
gods.
don't know if you could call it inhabited. I mean, you know.
I mean, we saw a ghosty thing go into them, and it stayed. Interpret as you will.
Inspired.
I see.
I don't see. I see. I don't see.
But
Okay.
You gunmetal head.
I'm just observing that I have seen changes in their personalities since.
Are
I
they
met
out of
each
the way
them.
now?
Well, they have exited the crawlway. Yes.
I'm gonna squeeze my butt in there.
Okay. Are you gonna try to get in front of Mayok? Because Mayok was being pretty pushy about getting in there too.
No PvP.
What is Mayak doing?
Mayak's gonna lift that thing up.
Oh, Mayok. Okay.
You're gonna- wait,
as soon as,
before you
as
go
soon as
back
the
in,
goblet
I
clears,
say,
he's gone back in.
Take the immovable
He's
rod.
gone back
no,
in.
I'm not giving
it's
him
too
my
late.
rod.
And you approach the plate. You attempt to lift the plate. Give me a strength athletics check.
Thinks he's stronger than
Hey, maybe his god makes him strong.
Let's see. So plus 9. So that is 20. And does that? Let's see.
His
Plus
god is not
4.
awesome, he's false.
It's plus 10.
Yeah. So 21.
You have no difficulty pushing up that plate. And as it goes up into the ceiling, you hear a little click, and the plate stays in place.
See, now it is done.
Yeah, what you could do now, you're all stuck in there.
I back out.
You back out? Okay.
The plate is up.
All right.
Congratulations.
Ain't no thing.
Okay.
Now what?
Now what?
Dirkris is the leader, so I defer to her.
Want to go in there then? Keep
You
going?
wanted to go in the first place. Why don't you
All right.
go back?
I'm only went in because I was the smallest one. You guys can't fit in there. You're squeezing.
All right. If you're going in there, give me a marching order.
All right, well, I'm going in first.
Okay.
Okay.
I was second.
Mayok second.
Oh. And I'll go in third.
Kalana's third.
I'll go in fourth.
JJ's
I'll
fourth.
take up the rear.
With that we've that rear has been good luck so far, hasn't it?
Well, I don't want to put my tail in anyone's face.
Okay.
You got to put your past and your behind. That's what I heard.
Okay. You all squeeze into that tunnel. Those of you that need to squeeze anyway, make your way through. And as you're crawling under the plate, Dirkus, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Gee, we should have put the immovable rod there.
Oh no, that's a 2 on the die.
Well, plus 3.
It's still a 2 on the die.
I'm like 3 people back from you.
Isn't that still 10 feet, though?
5, 10, 15.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So that would be a 4.
Oh.
Am I gonna lose my tail?
As you're crawling underneath the plate above you gives way and starts and crashes down and right on top of you, and you fail to get out of the way in time.
That's a lot of D10s.
John is rolling, not with the damn screen for the listeners.
I mean, I can reduce some of it if I burn a psi point.
That's 8 D10s you just rolled.
Oh, just
Oh, that she's a goner.
You take 59 slashing damage from the spring-loaded plate with the razor-sharp bottom edge slamming down on you.
I can heal her.
I'm not dead.
I
It's a
can.
damn thing good, too, because if that had reduced you to 0, you would have been bisected.
Fatality.
brutality.
I lost the end of my tail.
Your friend made an ominous prediction about tonight.
I'm gonna kill him.
She's on the right side of the door,
Dead,
right?
so dead. You are so dead when I get home.
Actually, that's a good question. Give me a D4. Evens, you're on the right side. Odds, you're on the wrong side.
Oh, jeez.
You're on the wrong. You're on the wrong side of the door.
Oh no!
You are cut off from the party. Uh-oh.
Mother trucker!
I shot back. Can you lift it back up and come through? Hold it with the rod.
You're pretty strong.
Non-raging rage.
How big are the holes in the Minotaur eyes?
About eye size.
Like not not potion bottle size. So
No.
Okay. All right. Nice.
You
can't pour a potion out of it.
About eye size?
It could be a giant monster. It's a valid question. It's like
a small crawl space.
it's 4 foot. It's
Well, it could have like Japanese anime eyes.
skull.
You know,
And the eyes are going to be big because the 3-foot skull is actually really big. Actually. The table's spicy tonight. Everybody's spicy.
Oh no, she's coming.
Is that bloody you, dear Chris?
Very much so.
well, I can lift it up.
I am under a quarter of my hit points now.
Correction, you can't lift it up.
No,
Because you're not there.
Oh, I'm on that
all the
side.
way
I'm
in
on
The
the
only
other
people
side.
currently next to the plate that
that's
could
right.
potentially lift it are Dirkris and 98.
What if they work together?
No, I could probably lift it.
Yeah.
I have
probably.
+8 in athletics.
Just give her a second. She just
give
had
me
this
a second.
razor
I just
second
had a
plate
razor
slammed
jump off
on
the
I
her.
front
was
of my
thinking
nose.
about trying to get heals to you. That's why I was asking about potions.
She is trying to not
I
help you
just had
die.
the front of my nose cut off.
Your protective cleric friend
I
was
just had
thinking
a
about.
nose job that I didn't want.
A beak job.
I liked my nose the way it was.
You're still sexy kobold no matter what.
I don't want to hear it from you right now, sexy lady. I put you in front so you do not get hurt and I get hurt. Jesus.
No, that's
Please have the immovable rod ready if you get it open again.
I'm going to roll to try to open it.
Okay.
I'm going to use a different dice. These dice have not been nice to me. That's a 7. Plus 8 is 15. Darkness is not having a good night.
Well, since you didn't say anything, but rather than sit here and we're just going to fail forward on this one.
what does that
So
mean?
you do manage to get the plate lifted up and latched into place, but unfortunately you cut yourself on that razor sharp bottom again and take another 5 points of damage.
Mother trucker!
Put the rod in, hurry.
I'm not leaving my rod behind.
We can grab it from the other side. Just put it there so it doesn't
What is
drop.
this we you're talking about? I'm the one in the back.
You can grab it.
I do not want to talk to you anymore.
I don't want you to get hurt again.
Well, GH88 is
I
there.
will pull out my
98.
rod.
98.
98.
I will put out my rod and click it into place underneath.
It's going to take
Okay.
a lot of getting.
Stays there.
Just to make sure I do not get cut on my way underneath.
Okay.
I'm going to crawl through very fast.
Everybody, okay, we shuffle forward.
Move forward, okay?
Everybody shuffles forward.
Okay.
turned around. I unclicked my rod really fast to pull it out.
Okay. The plate still seems to stay there.
Okay.
So
I do not like you.
it may only let 3 people through unless we set the rod again if we have to come back this way.
Okay. And I will turn back around, keeping my tail very tightly tucked to me.
Let's get out of this narrow place.
And everybody shuffles forward. Okay.
You almost did the accent.
She picked
All
up
right.
my accent.
So mine is it's a milder. It's not as
Stuff my rod
not
back
as
in my
boring, not as
backpack.
Jamaican as hers.
Okay.
It's closer to Syndra.
Okay, so we're going to move forward a little bit. Okay, so everybody shuffles forward a little bit and makes your way down and out of the crawlway, where you find yourself in another hallway. But just as you're exiting, behind you hear a clunk. So everybody, as you're saying, everybody crawls out of the little crawlway, and you find yourself in another 5-foot wide corridor that goes off to your left and to your right. To your left, the corridor ends abruptly, at the bottom of which you see another small little crawlway. To your right, the corridor continues on into darkness. Around you, the purple mold continues to pulsate and undulate and spit out little eyeballs every now and then.
So crawlway to the left and a normal hall to the right.
Correct.
Okay, before we go any further, GH98 is going to turn their hand into another medical device and use Preserve Life on Dirkris
Oh,
and heal you up to bloodied, basically. I'll give you 43 hit points.
okay. You already calculated that, or
Yes,
okay? How many?
43.
Is that a spell that specifically
It
takes
should,
you
it should
to
put
the
you at
bloody?
54, right?
That would yes.
Okay.
It specifically takes you to the bloody
I can't
threshold.
heal her more than that.
Okay.
Right, correct. It has a threshold. Yep.
Okay, that's interesting. That's cool.
I've never heard of that spell. It's a cool spell. Okay.
It's actually channel divinity for a life cleric.
Gotcha. Restored to half. Okay.
Please, my friend, let me heal you.
Oh, that feels very good. My nose stops bleeding.
So when you did that, is that like the buzzsaw coming out? Here, let's go into surgery.
It's like a medical scanner that scans her.
Okay.
It's a tricorder.
Well,
Scale of
that
1 to
feels
10, how would you
weird.
rate your pain?
That feels weird, but I really liked it.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Please don't sue us, Paramount.
Unsolicited,
But you could sponsor us.
unsolicited nose job.
You perform some quick rhinoscopy and you're good to go.
It's rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty. No, rhinoscopy. He shoves a camera up there.
Wow.
I'm not shoving anything up anywhere.
It's a beakectomy because her beak...
I do not have a beak.
I thought you did.
No, has a snout.
Oh, okay.
I am not a bird.
Kobolds,
I stand correct.
Kobolds
I
are
am
kind
not
of
a
like
bird.
our
I am
dragon
like a
kin. They kind of have like
dragon.
lizards.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
they're
did not know
sort of like
that.
dragon remnant.
I am not poultry. No, not poultry. I am not a thunder chicken.
All right, so we have 2 passageways.
So, yeah.
2 passageways, right?
Left and right.
Crawlway left.
Kobold only with more clothes.
Hallway right. Is-
Okay.
What's this?
I'd never seen one, so
You're
now
showing
I
a picture of a
understand.
kobold to Greg.
Okay.
Greg hadn't seen it. Hadn't seen
So,
a picture of
yes.
Isn't there a picture of it?
Yep, you are standing around in the hallway. To your right, it continues on into
Okay.
darkness.
We didn't have
To your
those.
left, it ends abruptly with another little crawlway in the southern wall.
Okay. So we went.
it. Which way, Leader Dirkris?
Say that again. I wasn't paying attention.
Left. Left hallway ends with another crawlway. Right, it continues on into darkness.
I don't want to go in any crawlways at the moment.
Right.
Regular hallway, please, Alex.
Okay. Give me your marching order.
I will take the front this time.
Who else is perceptive besides me? I can go with her, as we have before.
I'll stay in the middle.
Okay.
What's your passive?
I do all right.
My passive perception is 17.
Okay.
Oh, you're the same as me, but You're a heal bot, so you should probably not be in the front.
No, I'll probably want to stay in the middle whenever I
Okay.
can, so I have the easiest access to
Easy
heal
reach
people.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up front with Dirkus.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so-
Dirkus, Kalana,
It's 5 foot wide. So
GH.
Dirkus, Kalana, GH,
GH98.
98.
Mayak, and then
Mayak and AA takes up the back? Or do you want
your
to...
little SD? You're still defender?
Steel
Unless you
Defender takes up
unless
the
you
rear.
want tank in the back, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Which works out because if we try to get attacked from behind, the steel defender can't be surprised.
So we're looking back.
Do we have a light source?
Yes, you do. You have a glowing shield.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's Mayak's?
Mayak
Okay.
has, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
No, GH98 can produce light, but if we already have it, then there's no
Okay,
reason to do it.
Yeah, as long as you've got a glowing shield, I'm not worrying about light mechanics.
Okay,
Sure.
that's cool.
It's just easier on me.
Yeah, it's not the nit to pick, right?
It's all good.
Okay, you work your way down the corridor, and eventually you find yourself, the corridor then comes to an end with a hole in the floor. Looks like you could
crap.
easily crawl in. You could hop into that hole, no problem. It takes up pretty much the whole width of the, well, most of the whole width of the hallway.
What do we see in it? Is it I mean, if the light from his shield.
Looking into the hole, you see. Okay, let's see. There is actually a description for this hallway, so let me do that.
All right.
The walls of this narrow tunnel slope inward as they approach the 10-foot-high ceiling. Patches of mold cling to the walls and floor in the eastern half of the hall. Cut into the floor at the west end of the corridor is a 3-foot-wide, 4-foot-long rectangular hole with bright light spilling out of it.
Bright light spilling out of it.
That's a neat description. Bright lights. I like that.
Is it sunlight?
Deceptively warm and
Yeah,
inviting.
you don't feel uncomfortable in it.
Okay.
So is it magical in nature?
Medicaid is like, what could possibly go wrong?
Well,
What
it
does
doesn't
the
seem to
party
be natural
do?
light because it's not making me feel creepy crawly.
So is it
Yeah.
magical then?
I mean, it's not like sunlight. So, does anybody have a way of knowing if it's magic? We lost our little red guy, so
Who's good at Arcana in the group? Is that you, Mike? Do you know anything about the light or this kind of structure?
Well, I asked, but John hasn't asked me to roll Arcana yet, so.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm not going to bother. Given your location, it's probably very likely to be magical light.
Got it.
Okay.
You're quite far away from any kind of natural sources of light.
Well, I mean, it could be, a lot of torches. I get
Fair
that.
enough, but no, it's too bright for torches.
Okay. So,
Do we want to explore down there, or do we want to continue to clear this level and come back?
Well, I think the only other place to go was.
Oh, there was the crawl way up back on the, and if we got back through the crawlway we came in from, there was another hallway there that went to the left.
Did you say?
seems like
Did you
a
say you
longer-
wanted to look? Did somebody? Did you say you wanted to look in the hole?
I want to look in the hole.
You
yeah.
want to look in the hole? Okay.
I want to take a peek.
Okay. You stick your head through the hole.
I don't stick my head through the hole. I take a peek over
the
the
hole.
edge.
Okay.
Carefully.
Looking down.
Maybe tie a rope to someone.
Kalana, hold your tail.
hold my
Careful
tail,
with
watch
the tail.
this.
Watch that.
Looking down into the hole, you see a room that is after a just a very short drop. You see a room that's probably about 15 feet tall below you. 15 feet tall below you.
We're tired.
The room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side, with its south end tapering towards a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in all of their eyes.
So the room was like a cylinder.
On its side.
Like a drum.
So the floor is like
The floor is
concave?
rounded. The floor is rounded straight into the
Okay.
walls. Yeah.
Okay.
And the ceiling. It's a very large tunnel. In
Secret
essence.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
So it's a vertical tunnel with a curve at the bottom.
No, it's
The
take a
horizontal
cylinder,
tunnel.
Yeah.
put it on its side
Yeah.
So it's a
with
tube.
a doll at one end.
Yeah.
So it's a
Tube
tube.
going this way.
It's a tube.
It's a tube-shaped room.
Okay.
No, it's not a dump truck. It's a tube.
It's a metro.
And it has a door and demon carvings, you said.
Correct.
Well, it's only 15 feet down, and I can walk down the wall. So I will walk down the wall.
Okay, you hop down into the room.
I might regret this.
Okay.
I mean, do we let her proceed ahead, or do we go down with her?
Oh, I go
She's the
down.
leader.
I mean, do
You're
we
going
drop
down?
a rope down and climb, or
You're going down with me?
Everybody's going down.
Yeah, he's the leader.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
You don't
Down
have
with this ship.
you don't have too much trouble dangling down the hole and letting go, and to avoid any major damage. And as the steel defender hops in, and everybody's in the room, the hole up in the ceiling, suddenly it just looks like stone.
Aha.
No,
You hear a rumbling,
we're so
and a grumbling,
dead.
and the whole room starts to rotate.
Oh, no.
We're so dead.
Cartwheeling.
PH98's display screen says alert, 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 alert.
Alarm! Alarm!
I did not
the
sign
room-
up for a carnival ride.
The room continues to spin faster, and everybody. Let's go into initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
What did I do?
Oh, God damn.
And I did it
Horrible
too.
initiative.
Oh, I got a 1.
That's good.
That's not good.
Well, that might maybe be helpful.
Oh, that's not good either. I rolled a 2.
Could be if you get to go last. That could be helpful.
Okay.
Chris.
Yes, I. Sarah, can you see what she's doing at all? No?
Okay, let's go around the room the other way. 98, what you got?
1.
1. Kalana, or Mayak, what you got?
13.
13. AA?
9.
9.
Aye.
Kalana?
6.
6. Okay, did we see what Dirkus rolled? Nope.
No.
Dirkus is...
She's tracking us.
She's checking.
She'll be back.
She's checking on the tablet.
Yep.
Derek Rich, what did you
She
roll?
got
I didn't yet.
Okay. All right, DM's gonna roll for you.
No.
what
I
does
rolled
she
a negative
have?
3.
Is she gonna kill you?
She's probably gonna kill me. No, I'm trying to kill her.
This is where Dirkus bites it, as predicted.
Why are you guys all gonna kill me so bad?
I don't.
I don't.
Alana will
It's
try
just
very hard to
very
save
unlucky.
you.
16.
16. Okay. Dirkus, you have no problem maintaining your feet and riding the drum around. But let's see. So, all you see around the room is you see all these. All you see around you on the various walls of the tube, all the various carvings with their lit up eyes, and at one end you see a stone. You see a stone door. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to walk toward the door.
Okay, you don't have any problem doing so.
Right. How far away is the door?
You're right in front of it.
Oh, okay. Can I open the door?
Let's see. What was the? You may attempt. to wrestle open the door. Give me a strength athletics check.
Come on, dice. Give me something tonight.
Come on, barbarian. You got this.
Natural 20. That makes it a 28.
Nice, Dorcas. Dorcas brought her A game.
Okay.
My nose hurts so much.
Finding all the
angry.
traps today. All the traps. Hey, you.
With wow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh boy.
Times 10.
That was incredible.
With a
This is what we call the toddler witching hour right here.
you channel all your frustration and anger at the last trap, and you do manage to wrench open the door. Damn, that was a really hard door to open. You do, however, have to hold the door.
Okay.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Is there any way to pin it with a
Never gonna
rod?
get sued by HBO.
Can I put my immovable rod in front of the open door to help hold it open?
You've already used your action.
Okay.
Next turn.
So, next.
Or a friend.
Yep. So, Mayakur, you do not manage. Actually, let's see. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I was going to be interested if holding your footing was tied to initiative.
I think I held my footing because I have the ability to walk.
dexterity.
Oh, because you're cold?
Six.
Yeah, that's awesome.
6.
Racial
Okay.
abilities. For the win!
You do not manage to hold onto your footing, and you tumble around on the rough walls and take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you fall prone.
It's a brutal waltz.
You still have
Hello, wall.
you still can do stuff, but you're currently prone and on difficult terrain.
Can I try to stand up?
You can, you can attempt to stand up, and like I said, Dirkris is there holding the door open for you.
Okay, so I will try to make it to her.
Okay. You don't have. Okay, you. Even with standing up and difficult terrain, you just barely make it out the door.
Oh,
You are now standing in the doorway, but you are out of the tumbling
okay.
thing.
You're out of the rock tumbler.
You're out of the rock tumbler.
You're out of the dryer.
Okay.
Probably having armor did not help anything either.
You made your armor nice and shiny.
All right.
With rounded edges.
The rest of you currently still in the room. A bunch of spikes suddenly comes sticking out of all the various walls.
That's not friendly.
And congratulations, you are now tumbling around on spiky walls.
Oh, good times.
Grab onto the spikes.
AA, what would you like to do? So actually, first, make a dexterity saving throw.
See that butt clench going on.
21.
Nice.
21. Okay. You managed to mostly keep your feet. But let's see.
Please don't let me kill any of my friends today.
You still take 10 bludgeoning damage from being tossed around, but you managed to keep your feet.
Toddler witching hour. Come play with me.
All right. What would you like to do?
Can I make it to the door?
You should be able to make it. You can make it out the door. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Kalana, make your save.
And I'll help Dirkers hold on to the door.
Okay. Make
Yeah, you help her hold on to the door then.
All right. Okay. Oh, you're helping. Well, you didn't say, so no.
Well,
So there's.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll help.
So you'll help?
hold
Okay,
the door.
make a strength saving throw. See if you can take the door from her.
Well, that's helping. Is just assisting. That's giving her advantage, Sean.
Well, she's already made her roll.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so 3 plus 5.
So the only thing you can do is take the door from her.
Right.
Alright, so 18 plus 3 is 21 plus 5 is 26.
26?
Yes.
You buckle a little bit, but you do indeed manage to take the weight of the door off of Dirkus.
Alright, got 4 more uses of that.
Okay. Go on, make a save.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Alright.
Oh.
So dexterity saving throw, that is going to be 24.
Okay. You manage to keep your feet, but all the tumbling around. Still, and bouncing off the spikes, you still take 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
We forgot gears.
Oh, give me an initiative roll for Gears. Oh, that's right, he's right after Gears. Oh,
Same
right.
initiative.
Gears can go next, sorry.
I mean, you can, if, okay.
Yeah, let's backtrack to Gears a little bit.
Yeah,
and
that's
then we'll just
fine. Yeah,
skip- go
I
back
know
to
I
the
took
Gears.
my damage, and then I'm
And
just
then we'll
moving
move
on
on
with
for
my
that.
turn. That's
Right.
fine. Ouch, though.
9 for the dex saving throw.
Gears does not manage to keep its paws, but only takes 19. It takes 19 damage as it bounces around on the spikes and is knocked prone.
32 minus 19.
What's its move?
Its move is
It's probably 30.
40.
40. Okay. Then, yes, it can still get out past Mayock.
Alright, it will do that,
Okay.
and it will. Use its repair feature
Okay.
to restore 2d8 plus 4 hit points.
Okay, Kalana, you're taking damage, right? Let's see.
I
No.
already took my damage.
No, you didn't. You're taking damage,
Good try,
right?
John.
No.
11
Okay, no.
Excuse me.
15.
So I'm
You get your feet.
run over to her hip and grab the rod off of her like I've done before. And is there a way for me to put the rod on the floor to like prop the door open?
You don't need to with a rod, with an immovable rod. You just wherever it goes, even if it's hanging in midair, it stays.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the rod so it would be within reach of someone on the other side of the door, and I'm gonna click it.
Okay.
And put it
It
there to hold
stays.
it and say we gotta get out of here, and go through the doorway,
Okay.
and then let's see who's still in the room. You. Okay. And are you still? No. Okay. And then she is going to action surge because using the rod was her first action.
GH98 is tumbling around. Clang, 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 clang,
So
clang,
she
clang,
is
clang.
going to action surge, and she is going to use one of her awesome psionic abilities. Let's
Well,
see.
hopefully our artificer knows how to bang out dents.
Find it. Do. Psionic. And she is going to use telekinetic movement, which is you can move an object or a creature with your mind as an action. You target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than yourself. You can see it, and it's within 30 feet of you, you can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So she reaches out and says, "Come on!" and picks him up and drags him through the door.
Not even gonna call him by his name. I mean, jeez.
Desperation.
You drop him in the pit.
No. If there's a pit, she would not drop him in the pit. Are there enough free squares for everybody to stand that's not in a pit? I didn't know there was a pit. She's through the door. Did
Well,
she?
nobody's looked around the room yet.
No, I don't drop him in the pit.
So you telekinetically pull GH98
Out of the room.
out of the room.
Does it have to be in a straight line?
No.
No. Okay.
Up to 30 feet. Are you medicating?
No.
Are you metajoning?
No, I'm looking at the layout of the room. I'm looking at where everybody would be standing.
This is where theater
and
of
I'm
the
trying
mind is
to
unfortunate, because if I could see the room, I would tell you.
I know.
Now she's medicated.
Okay.
He raised me a rule
Right.
lawyer. I raised him another rule lawyer.
Okay. Well, J98, it is now your turn, and you're out of the room.
Okay. Where am I exactly?
Dirk Rosen.
Dirkris and AA are still holding up the door, although AA currently has basically the weight of the door, is currently holding the weight of the door.
Nobody's holding the door because the rod is holding the door.
AA has not let go
Oh,
yet.
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
All right, so we're all basically out of the danger of the room.
Well, the two of them may still take damage depending on.
Okay,
Kalana's
gotcha.
standing. By the way, she's just inside the door, but she's keeping line of sight to the room, so she can basically pull other people out if she has to. On subsequent
Well, there's nobody left in the room.
Oh, is the door? Oh, does the door open into the new room?
No, it kind of lifts up.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought that the door, like, people were still in the cylinder while they were holding the door. That was what I
Most
misunderstood.
of the doors have been slide up
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough. All right.
Okay. AA, Dirkris, you're still holding on to the door? You want to let go of the door?
Well, the rod is there now, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
On count of
Well,
3. Oh, wait, Italita. You count.
Why are you being like that? They're stupid. She just steps out from the door.
Okay. And
Are you gonna step out before I take my rod out, or you want to get squished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You step out of the doorway and let go, and the door slams shut, snapping the rod in half.
What?
It was
Really?
more than 1,000 pounds.
Oh no! But we used it on that massive door in the other room. I thought that door was even more than 1,000 pounds. Oh,
This was a DC 26.
Wow.
he was strong.
Good job, Dirkris.
I was very angry. I'm very angry now. I lost my rod. Can you fix that?
Unless someone is mending.
could try.
And the artificer.
Well, half of it's inside the door, inside the tumbling room.
I don't get all the pieces back.
Well, half of it's in. You got half of the rod.
No.
Just because it broke doesn't mean that one and a half goes one way and the other half goes the other way. Trust me, I know these things.
Well, you can try to open the door to get the other half.
He's so annoying sometimes.
I don't know. I don't
If
think
you really
mending can
want it
repair
back.
magical items anyway.
I don't think mending,
Artificers.
I don't think
Adventure.
mending's like a
I won't
cantrip.
argue with
Yeah,
it. We've used it to
fine.
cheese so many things.
It was very useful.
It was very
served
useful
its
while it
purpose.
lasted.
I don't envy you guys trying to hold that door and get out of there otherwise.
But being there made it so that you could actually, get out of the door without any trouble.
yeah,
Very least.
because there's a chance otherwise that they would crush them as they were getting out, probably. Yeah.
Can
Poor
we have a
Dirkris.
funeral for my rod?
There's a joke there.
Kalana puts a hand on her heart.
There's a huge joke there. Rod
You actually see
speaking.
that Dirkris is crying.
It's not every day someone loses a rod.
She would be sniffling if she didn't just have a nose job done.
Poor Stuart.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed that you guys got out of that room really fast. There was a lot of things that room were going to do to you.
That is why Kalana burned her actions.
welcome to being a DM, John.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes the dice don't go my way.
I'm sorry, but my dice have not been going my way all night.
Are you kidding? You just rolled a freaking nat 28 strength check.
Yes,
that's
that's
godly.
the first time that the dice have gone my way all night.
It was a very timely time.
It was a very timely.
That room would have pwned us. You probably would have
Yeah.
died in that room.
You did kill a rod.
I did kill him.
You did kill my rod,
rod.
and you gave me a nose job, so I think it's a good
Yeah,
night.
there was something that could have done 10d8 to every single person in the room there if it stayed in
Oh
there.
no, Chris would have lost his new character before he even got to know him.
If my character died, I still would have thought it'd be cool.
No, you know,
TPK.
we would have all.
And forever and ever, there's just metal parts going clank, clank, clank,
So
clank,
if we had all died in there, then the game would have been
That would
over
have been
for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
wow.
that would have been a TPK
See
and
ya.
end of the adventure.
And then you could really give your guy a hard
hard
time.
time.
Okay,
Yes,
TikTok.
it is.
Let me give you the room that you guys are in. Okay, out of the immediate danger and now able to take in your surroundings, you look around the room and you see that you are in a 15-foot wide, you're in a room that is dominated by a 15-foot wide and 15-foot deep pit. At the bottom of this pit, an 8-foot tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. A silver key hangs from the cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot tall statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth stands against the south wall, stands empty. One of the statues depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, palm facing inward, pointing inward toward the knight.
I'm going to have to, whenever we try to solve this room, which I don't think is tonight, I'll have
No.
to have you re-describe it. Cause I want
Yeah, I was just giving you the overview for this, because I think that is probably going to be a good place to call it for tonight.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
Darkness is still kneeling on the ground crying.
Bet you those things are going to come alive like Peter Frampton if we bother them.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and
Even
say
though
goodnight.
We're still on the same floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Well, let's go ahead and say goodnight to the listeners then.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.